against Golden State. So things got tough with the Conley injury and missing Tony Allen as well. But they did put up a good fight, ultimately, though, falling in 6 games to the Warriors.
And here's Young. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Ellington from outside, and the Nets miss again.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And Gasol gets it to go.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Johnson kicks to Lopez, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, "Thank you very much," and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Randolph. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 14 points for Zach Randolph.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Lopez against Randolph. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Randolph. Here's Green. Oh, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Nets leading by 9. Larkin, the pass to Lopez. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Green, the screen. Passes it to Randolph. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers, even though he still plays under the rim.
Johnson dishes to Lopez. And that is good. Lopez has got 11 in the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Now here is Conley. He feeds it to Randolph. The 9-foot shot. The shot no good. Good defensive work there by Young.
And, you know, for Randolph, he's been in the league so long and still puts up double-double numbers. Averaged a double-double in 8 of his last 10 seasons. Remarkable.
Here's Larkin. Kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. And there's the pass to Ellington. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And for Zach Randolph, at his experience level, to put up 15 and 10 or better, the last player to do that back in 1999, so it's a rare feat.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Now here's Conley. Right side, Randolph. Step back shot. Randolph missing again.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Larkin kicks to Ellington. The dish to Larkin. And the three off target. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Gasol a screen. And here's Green outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And that's 13 points for Jeff Green.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Lopez. Young. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The first free throw is good.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
He doesn't get the second one. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Gasol. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Larkin. Lopez a screen. Larkin, the pass to Lopez. And that one's good. Lopez has got 8 here in the quarter. Here's Conley. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Randolph dishes to Lee. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. Great D that time from Green. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Back to Conley. Shoots from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Timeout called the Nets. They're ahead by 8. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. .152 left in the game. Johnson against Green. Tries from 10. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there. He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Johnson attacking. Feeds it to Larkin. Stolen by Michael Conley. With the floater. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Larkin. To the inside. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Randolph a screen. The 15-footer. They get it back. Rejected by Young. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 9. 54 seconds left in the game. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lee. Tries again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
You look at what Gasol has done so far. 8 rebounds, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Conley kicks to Green. Here's Randolph. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Memphis, Joe Johnson. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot no good. Good defensive work there by Young. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Johnson with it. Conley picks him up. Screen by Young. Conley against Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
2.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Joe Johnson taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Here's Hollins. Misses. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Joe, how important was it tonight for the team to pick up this victory before heading back home?
It does a lot, man. Give us confidence going back home. Guys showed a lot of guts tonight coming out and bouncing back, getting a big win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is